Breaking today. Desperate Meghan Markle and Prince Harry turn to the Kardashians to save their Hollywood career. But this could be a huge mistake.
Breaking reports suggest Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are now seeking help from the Kardashian circle in an effort to revive their stalled Hollywood ambitions. Once positioned as global changemakers, the Sussexes are now portrayed as scrambling for relevance, turning to a celebrity machine famous for monetizing fame at any cost.
But first, let me take you through this really horrifying new reporting in regards to the Kardashians and the fake
The host
royals.
frames the story as a startling fall from grace, introducing new reporting that links the former royals to a world they once publicly distanced themselves from, setting up the tension between image, desperation, and contradiction.
Radar Online writes, desperate royal renegades Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are turning to momager Kris Jenner to help in saving their battered reputations and reviving their financial fortunes. RadarOnline.com can reveal the Diva Duchess and her henpecked hubby.
According to the report, Meghan is aggressively networking within elite celebrity spaces, hoping proximity to the Kardashian empire will reopen doors long closed in Hollywood. Former allies have reportedly distanced themselves, leaving the Sussexes seeking validation and opportunity from a brand built on visibility, controversy, and relentless self-promotion.
Good Lord, the source said it's common knowledge Kris wants to write them into the script for an upcoming episode of The Kardashians, while Khloe's excited to collab with Markle on her As Ever brand. Then this is where things get truly horrendous. There's even talk about Harry being involved in Kim's underwear brand Skims at some stage too.
The reporting escalates with claims that Harry himself may be pulled into commercial branding ventures, signaling just how far the Sussexes may be willing to go. The narrator emphasizes the symbolic weight of this shift, from royal restraint to reality television spectacle.
It's not going to work.
It's the complete opposite.
And the thing is, P. Dinah, you can imagine why the Netflix executives and the Spotify executives are looking at this like pulling out their hair, because they propagated for some type of arrangement like this. Not quite full Kardashians, but right back at the start, they wanted some type of reality.
The host reflects on the irony. Platforms like Netflix and Spotify once sought authentic access to the Sussexes' lives, only to be rebuffed. Now, faced with dwindling options, Meghan and Harry appear closer than ever to embracing the very exposure they once condemned.
I wonder if any sort of brand from Meghan would work at all now. Aren't sometimes, P. Dinah, brands so damaged? I mean, obviously in the past you've worked in the world of marketing. You know, can a brand be so damaged that it's almost impossible for it to come back?
The narrative questions whether Meghan's personal brand has reached a point of irreversible damage. The suggestion is that only radical transparency, once rejected, might now offer a path back, though at the cost of values long publicly defended.
That's how it can work for them.
Totally, but of course, P. Dinah, they are still suggesting that you're a really bad parent if you put your kids even on a private social media page. So I really struggle to understand how Meghan is going to be able to convince her husband to effectively go against everything that he has been arguing for.
The narrative questions whether Meghan's personal brand has reached a point of irreversible damage. The suggestion is that only radical transparency, once rejected, might now offer a path back, though at the cost of values long publicly defended.
Now, I also add to that fact, P. Dinah, the idea that it's a ludicrous position to take anyway, given your two children maintain a prince and a princess title. I don't think they should have that title for many reasons, but they do, and they remain in the line of succession.
Attention turns to Harry's position, framing him as trapped between principle and pressure. The narrator suggests that fully protecting privacy would require relinquishing titles and status, steps never taken, revealing a gap between rhetoric and action.
Yeah, it's something that, they're not going to be able to do together because they both want different things. And it's really showing us how broken down the marriage is. Because at the end of the day, I think they're trying to make money. And the only way you can really have success and make money.
The voiceover stresses that collaboration with the Kardashian brand would demand deep personal exposure. The narrator frames this as a final crossroads: embrace full reality-style visibility or accept financial and cultural decline.
Oh, it is the big question. And I don't think so, because of course, these two continue their ludicrous wars with the mainstream media. I mean, Meghan's war with GB News this week has actually cracked me up because I was the one that exposed all of this. We'll get to this in just one second, but actually...
The host pivots to Meghan's renewed confrontation with British media, positioning it as another example of combative strategy that may further isolate rather than rehabilitate her public image.
GB News and Meghan Markle, Markle's come out now and basically confirmed what I was reporting, which is that there was a serious threat of defamation against GB News. That's why it resulted in the groveling apology on air.
The narrator recounts how an on-air apology by a UK broadcaster became another flashpoint, emphasizing the aggressive legal posture and rapid narrative control that followed, reinforcing perceptions of intolerance toward criticism.
And of course, Meghan wasn't prepared to let that rest when I revealed here on Outspoken that apology for the first time, but also the fact that it had been deleted from the internet within hours of it being delivered. Meghan ran to her favourites at People magazine to be typically aggressive. There's the headline: UK news host apologises on air about false claim about Meghan Markle's mum as Duchess's spokesperson.
After the apology surfaced and disappeared, the narration underscores how Meghan's response through US media reignited controversy rather than closing it, escalating claims of history rewriting and image management.
It's very interesting that not only are they trying to correct the record about the prison thing. Now, obviously, lots of people have suggested that, including Tom Bauer in the past, or at least come to the point of, oh, we don't know exactly what was going on. But they're now trying, I believe, with this statement, to trash Thomas Markle's record too.
The host challenges public statements portraying Meghan's upbringing, pointing to long-standing accounts that her father played the central parental role during her formative years. The narrator frames this as an attempt to retroactively reshape an inconvenient past.
So when they talk about trying to rewrite history, then where is the proof? Where are the photos of Meghan as a teenager with Doria? I have yet to see them. She was younger, but we don't see her like we see Thomas with Meghan as a teenager.
The voiceover emphasizes the lack of corroborating evidence supporting the revised narrative, arguing that gaps in documentation raise further questions rather than resolving them. The segment closes with a reflective critique. Repeated confrontations, legal threats, and narrative corrections have not produced reconciliation or goodwill. Instead, they appear to deepen fatigue and skepticism around Meghan's public persona. The video ends by reinforcing the broader theme. What began as a modern royal reinvention now reads as a cautionary tale about image control, credibility erosion, and the limits of perpetual conflict with media and institutions.